Jeff Bezos achieved the major milestone and became one of the 2 richest billionaires by successfully reaching the Earth's orbit last month. Now, this sounds like a major success, but the billionaire space founder has lost several senior and talented employees since he came back to Earth. It was said that at least 17 key employees had left this summer, including an SVP, program leaders, and multiple senior engineers, after SpaceX got the $2.9 billion NASA moon lander contract. Some of those workers departed the company after founder Jeff Bezos used his massive fortune to take a trip into space. The departure of key employees also came weeks after the company lost out to SpaceX for the NASA mission. The hits are keep coming on for Blue Origin. Apart from employees leaving, Jeff Bezos' company lost out on a $2.9 billion contract to SpaceX, and Virgin Galactic beat it for the honor of sending the first billionaire CEO to space. According to CNBC, more than a dozen high-ranking engineers have resigned from the Amazon founder's space exploration company in recent weeks, with some joining the ranks of rival companies such as SpaceX. Now, this is creating a major issue for Jeff Bezos' company. But why is every major Blue Origin employee saying a final goodbye to the billionaire's space company? And what made them quit their job and switch to another company? Well, if you want to get in-depth information about the exact scenario, then you must watch this video until the end because you'll get all your possible answers in these 8 minutes. Hello guys, welcome to Tech Power. And today in this video, we'll be looking at why Blue Origin's top employees left the company and joined its rival company SpaceX. But before starting this fantastic video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. So let's get started. While several employees were seen leaving the company, the 2 main defectors who came into the limelight the most when discussing their exit from the company were Nitin Arora and Lauren Lyons. Nitin Arora, who was the principal engineer of the lunar landing program of Blue Origin, has announced on LinkedIn that he has left the company and soon will be shaking hands with SpaceX. On Friday, August 13th, he said his final goodbye by uploading a post on LinkedIn saying that Friday, August 13th was my last day at Blue Origin. It was one hell of a ride working on the lunar program. Really honored that I got a chance to work with and lead incredibly smart, passionate people over the last 3 years. Special thanks to everyone who I worked with daily. I will miss you all. Next up, SpaceX. I am incredibly excited and looking forward to it. Apart from Nitin Arora looking forward to join SpaceX, the other defector was Lauren Lyons, who announced her entry to the unicorn Firefly Aerospace team. On August 18th, Firefly Aerospace tweeted in which they said that Firefly is pleased to announce that Lauren Lyons will join the team as Chief Operating Officer or COO. Lauren will lead the efforts in scaling the company's production and operations as Firefly continues its commercial production. There were several other major employees who've left the company, including Steve Bennett, Senior Vice President of New Shepard, Scott Jacobs, National Security Sales Director, Bob S., Senior Director of New Glenn, Todd Bequist, New Glenn First Stage Senior Director, Bill Scammell, Senior Finance Manager for New Glenn, Christopher Payne, Senior Manager of Production Testing, Nate Chapman, New Shepard Technical Project Manager, Dave Sanderson, Senior Propulsion Design Engineer, Rachel Foreman, HLS Senior Human Factors Engineer, Jack Nelson, Lead BE4 Controller Integration and Test Engineer. Since these employees quietly updated their LinkedIn pages over the past few weeks, there were 4 more employees who left Blue Origin this summer. Huang Vo, New Shepard Lead Avionics Software Engineer, Aaron Wang, BE7 Avionics Hardware Engineer, Rex Gu, Propulsion Engineer, and Jerry Hudak, Rocket Engine Development Engineer. While none of the departures publicly comment on the reasons, some anonymous entries on the US job site Glassdoor allow at least a little glimpse behind the scenes. Many cite frustration with management and the slow, bureaucratic structure as the reason for changing jobs. Some of the engineers who left the company played a significant role in the lunar landing project. It seems like Blue Origin and Jeff Bezos have been caught up in a mess that they created themselves involving SpaceX, their lunar landing contract for a while now. It is known that many aerospace companies are competing for contracts with NASA for various manned missions to space, and in particular to the moon dubbed Artemis. SpaceX won more contracts and handled more missions than any other competitor. Recently, SpaceX was awarded a multi-billion-dollar contract to carry out the Artemis mission. However, Blue Origin did not accept SpaceX's victory in the contract. Instead, Blue Origin protested against NASA for only granting SpaceX the lunar contract when they initially decided to settle for 2, but the Government Accountability Office or GAO rejected their protests. Taking things a step further, Blue Origin decided to file a lawsuit against NASA on claims that their evaluation was biased towards SpaceX, which resulted in a halt of operations surrounding the HLS. Late last month, the Government Accountability Office or GAO gave a clear reason why only SpaceX was selected for the moon lander contract. GAO pointed to SpaceX because it costs much less and has a better record than other offerings. However, limited funds were also cited as the main reason that only one company was chosen. Apart from this, Bezos had written an open letter to NASA Administrator Bill Nelson, saying that his company would pay $2 billion in exchange for the contract to develop a lunar lander for the Artemis program. Despite being rejected by GAO, Jeff Bezos didn't leave the fight. He continued to escalate, which created a sense of frustration for most employees in the company because what they want is fair and not irrelevant competition. Meanwhile, Jeff Bezos and his company is spending money not for space research but actually to hire lawyers for insane lawsuits. Today, the company actually has around 4,000 employees around the US working in different headquarters like Florida, Washington, Kent, Alabama, and more. After landing back on Earth, Jeff Bezos gave full-time employees a $10,000 bonus, which the company intended as a thank you. Still, sources say it internally was perceived as leadership attempting to entice talent to stay amid the NASA HLS fight. Unfortunately, the Blue Origin employees were not tempted and decided to go to competing companies including SpaceX and Firefly Aerospace. Because of this, Blue Origin's employees decided to quit and join SpaceX amid chaos, which gave a big blow to the company. All the events till now have led to Blue Origin's downfall, and now the news of about 17 more employees leaving Blue Origin. It seems like it's getting worse. In either case, it's always a bad look when your employees quit your company in droves, but it's an even worse look when they go straight to your biggest competitors when they do quit. The attempts by Blue Origin to defame SpaceX with infographics were not approved by many of the employees, which could be a strong factor in them leaving the company. Till the beginning of 2020, things were going pretty smoothly with Jeff Bezos' company, with about 1,500 new employees joining the space firm. A company spokesperson said that Blue Origin grew by 850 people in 2020, and we have grown by another 650 so far in 2021. In fact, we've grown by nearly a factor of 4 over the past 3 years. If Blue Origin doesn't get its act back together, it could be seeing a more drastic decrease in the number of employees soon. So, what do you think about Blue Origin? Will they come up with a new set of experienced employees to grow their company? Or will they make a smart move to retain its employee back in the company? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and we'll be happy to hear from you. Also, if you found this video interesting, then don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching!